Okay, let's unpack this. Today, we're doing a deep dive into a source that seems pretty simple at first glance. It's a job interview dialogue, intermediate script, just a
Mhm.
chat between an interviewer, Mr. Taylor, and a candidate, Alex.
Right. Looks straightforward.
Exactly. But our mission here is to go, way beyond just reading the lines. We want to peel back the layers, find those actionable insights, maybe some surprising strategies, the little cues that make an interaction really compelling.
Yeah, because even simple conversations, especially high stakes ones like interviews, are packed with strategic choices.
We'll be looking really closely at how Alex puts together these answers. What specific details does Alex pick? How do they show they're confident, passionate?
And what does this whole dialogue tell us about navigating these kinds of professional moments? It's often less about what you say and much more about how you position it, how you frame it.
That's a great point. And it kicks off right away, doesn't it?
Yeah.
With its self-introduction. Alex immediately links personal passion, something like storytelling and helping people learn through audio,
Hmm.
with really relevant experience. Recent graduate in media production, worked on several podcast projects,
Mm.
you know, editing, scripting, hosting.
It's incredibly efficient. And that conciseness, it's not just about saving time, it's kind of a psychological play, isn't it? It shows respect for the interviewer's time, gives them a clear snapshot right away.
Yeah, like, here's who I am, here's why I fit.
Exactly. It signals confidence, preparedness. It sets a positive tone from the very start. It's basically a really well-crafted elevator pitch.
Okay, so that first impression is strong. But Alex doesn't stop there. When Miss Taylor asks, why do you want to work with us? Alex gives a really specific answer.
Which is crucial. No generic stuff.
Right. They mentioned listening to the company's podcast for years. That shows long-term interest.
A genuine connection.
Then adds specific praise. I admire how you make complex topics easy to understand.
Yeah.
That shows they get the company's value.
Yes. They understand the unique mission.
And finally, links it to their own goals. I'd love to contribute to that mission and grow as a content creator.
And that's the trifecta, really. You show long-term interest, you understand their specific success, and you show how you fit into that picture. It shifts the whole dynamic. It's not, I need a job. It's more like, I belong here.
That makes sense.
But, there's a catch. It has to feel authentic. You can't just flatter. You have to really mean it, connect it genuinely. Otherwise, it can fall flat.
Totally. Authenticity is key. And that strategic thinking continues when Alex talks about strengths. Saying you're a fast learner or good communicator, well, that's pretty standard stuff.
Right. Almost expected.
But Alex adds that extra layer. I also pay close attention to detail, especially when editing audio.
Ah, see, that's the kicker. That little bit of tangible detail.
It makes it real, doesn't it? I
Yeah.
remember early in my career just listing vague things,
Yeah.
and they just didn't land.
Exactly. That specific example transforms a generic claim into a credible skill. The interviewer can visualize Alex doing the work, applying that detail-oriented nature to something relevant.
It shows self-awareness, too, like, I know where my strengths are most useful.
Precisely. Way more memorable.
Okay, now, for the one everyone kind of dreads, right?
Hmm.
The biggest weakness question.
Always tricky.
Alex handles it, I think, really well. They name a real weakness. Sometimes take on too much at once.
Which is relatable, actually.
Yeah. But then immediately follows up with a solution and the learning. But I've been learning to prioritize and delegate when needed.
And that's the crucial move. It's not about pretending you have no weaknesses. That feels fake. It's about showing yourself aware, you're working on it, you have a strategy. It demonstrates a growth mindset.
So it turns a potential negative into a positive indicator. Like, I recognize challenges and I actively manage them.
Exactly. It shows maturity, professionalism, much more impressive than claiming you're perfect.
Then there's the problem-solving bit. Alex gives a really concrete example. Remember this story? Group project, the editor drops out last minute.
Yeah.
Chaos. But then,
Right. The classic unexpected challenge.
and Alex says, I stepped in, learned the software quickly, and delivered the episode on time. And explicitly adds the takeaway. It taught me a lot about adaptability.
That's such a neat little package.
It absolutely is. And you know what that structure is? That's basically the STAR method in action.
Ah, situation, task, action, result.
Right. Yep. Situation, editor bailed. Task, deliver the episode. Action, step in, learn the software. Result, delivered on time, learn adaptability. It's such a clear, effective way to structure an experience. It makes the story easy to follow, impactful, and it highlights the key skill demonstrated.
Makes it really concrete for the interviewer.
Definitely. Much better than just saying, I'm adaptable.
Okay, last piece here, the questions the candidate asks. Alex asks, what does a typical day look like for someone in this role?
Which is a great question. It seems simple, but it's smart.
How so?
Well, it's not just idle curiosity. It shows Alex is genuinely trying to visualize the job, to confirm it's the right fit for them.
Okay, I see.
It signals critical thinking. They're not just passively hoping for an offer. They're actively assessing the role's day-to-day reality against their own skills and interests. And Mrs. Taylor's answer, a mix of scripting, recording, editing, and brainstorming, probably confirms Alex's understanding, or gives crucial new info.
Exactly. It closes the loop, confirms alignment, and shows the interviewer that the candidate is serious and thoughtful.
So when we pull all this together,
Yeah.
what does it mean for you listening to this? We've basically taken apart this simple script and found, well, a kind of blueprint for really effective professional communication.
Yeah, a masterclass almost.
We've seen how using specific details, focusing on growth, showing genuine passion, and demonstrating adaptability, how all that can really lift a conversation.
Alex's answers weren't just answers. They were structured opportunities to showcase value.
Turning those potential tricky spots, like the weakness question, into moments to actually shine. And that applies way beyond just job interviews, right?
Oh, absolutely. Any professional interaction where you need to articulate your value, your skills, your experience.
So the big takeaways seem to be about solid preparation, being authentic, and really thinking strategically about how you frame your skills and stories.
Preparation and strategic articulation. Couldn't agree more.
Okay, so here's something to think about building on all this. Considering how Alex demonstrated adaptability, stepping in to learn that software quickly, what's one skill you've had to unexpectedly learn on the fly? And maybe more importantly, how did that whole experience change how you think about learning new things, about tackling problems? How could you frame that as a powerful story?